You tell us we're not soft enough. Well, I'm sorry. Which one is it? Either you want me to be soft or you want me to be hard. Because I'm doing not only my work, but your work as well. Why do I have to pick up your load? Because you weren't taught right.
These are the types of men that women choose. They want the thug. They want the man who responds to everything with violence. They want the man who carries the pistols, but they don't want the man to hit them with the pistol. They want the man who's always fighting and what is and switching people, but they don't want the man to switch up on them and get physical. Well, you don't get to decide what happens when you deal with an emotionally immature person, but this is the person you choose. Let me tell y'all something, bro. A lot of women have trauma and they need to feel needed. So what do? They get with a man who needs a mommy figure and they nourish that man and nurture that man like a mummy. But they don't understand he's a grown man. So when he has his temper tantrums, they're not going to be the same thing your kid would be. They're going to be a grown man throwing a temper tantrum like a kid. And instead of tearing up his toys, he going to tear you up. But they sit around and complain about this. This is the problem, bruh. When you meet a woman who looks this way, all of her relationships have been with hood rat guys. And hood rat guys are worse than hood rat women because they supposed to be men, but they act like hood rat women. I want y'all to understand that. So her entire life, her entire relationship experience has been with men who act like girls. Not boys, they act like girls. So her expectation has been to get masculine reciprocation, but what she gets is this angry version of femininity, immature femininity. So now all of her energy is jacked up. She's traumatized because she's switching energy with someone who's giving her this toxic foreign energy. And the only way she can respond to it is by being overly emotional, or being overly promiscuous. That's why so many women from the hood are overly promiscuous because their entire interaction with men has been this crazy energy, toxic energy that they can't overcome. The majority of them have had men put hands on them multiple times, sometimes in ways that they should have left, but they stayed because they were so tied in with the man because of this toxic energy exchange.